So, I wanted to ask you ladies, were you teased for anything that you now love about yourself? Amanda.
I was teased for being flat-chested. I still don't got much, but I can run freely. I can run freely.
Hey, you can wear all the fashions.
You never know. You never know when you got a sprint, girl.
And they sit up. They sit up.
Yeah, oh,
She didn't have a lick of titties, so she had this tank top on. And you ever see like small titties that sag? It's hilarious. Like small titties that sag is just wrong on all accord, because I thought gravity had no chance at grabbing that shit. But she had them small titties that looked like two sunny side up eggs. They were just running. So she had these little bitty running ass titties in this tight ass shirt on to let you know she got little running ass titties. Tattoos all over her arms and leg.
Hey guys, welcome back to Think Tank. Hannah and John here. So it turns out that men don't actually like big boobies. Ladies of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee,
Shit, you've convinced me.
Rejoice!
Okay, we'll see this evidence.
Now this...
The next perk of having a flat chest is that when people look at you, they are more likely to pay attention to your face and, you know, your eyes and your features more than your chest and what your body looks like. And I can totally relate to this because even me as a girl, when I look at thick girls or well-endowed women, I generally pay more attention to their curves, how their, you know, chest and how their butt look like, and less about their face. And I mean, it's not a bad thing, like, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing, but I just feel like when, you know, I communicate with someone, when I talk to someone, I'd rather have them talk to my face rather than my boobs, rather than staring at my curves. So I just feel like it's easier for us to form a more genuine connection with other people without them judging our bodies. Next perk of having small chests is that you can wear shirts without worrying if the buttons will come together. Small breasts allow you to wear button-up shirts without any risk of creating little cracks between one button and another, and it just looks good. Like I said in my previous points, it's just easier for us to wear all types of clothes, and we should really appreciate that.
A few moments later.
And my next perk is that if you have to have bigger boobs for some reason, you can totally fake it. You can just wear push-up bra or padded bra and just transform in seconds, right? But for girls with bigger chests, I think it's really hard or nearly impossible for them to fake smaller chests, maybe through biting, but it'll be really uncomfortable, I think. But for us, I think that it's a bit easier for us to fake having bigger boobs just by wearing different types of bra. So yeah, in case that you need to have bigger boobs for some reason to fit better in certain type of clothing, then the option is there for you. So in a way, I do feel like we have the best of both worlds.
no sexist pigs. So according to a study from the University of Westminster, which examined the connection between sexism in men and breast size, men who see bigger boobs as more attractive also see women as meek and weak.
Wait. So, so these are men who think bigger boobs are more attractive, tend to have these bad views of women, but they might have those bad views of women of both big-breasted and small-breasted women. Maybe they're just naturally mean to all of them.
It's possible.
Yeah.
But maybe
And
they're
again,
more attracted to...
You could maybe tie this into the not being stared at as much. Like you have to deal with it a little bit less.
Yeah.
But don't, if this worries you, don't worry. Guys are gonna be misogynistic towards you for all sorts of stuff, not just your boobs.
Next perk of having small chest is that we look younger than our bigger chested counterparts. If I remove all the makeup and if I always just wear like minimal makeup, I think I look like 18 or 19, and I love the fact that I look younger than my age. You know, and I think that definitely my chest size is a factor that make people think that I look younger than my age. And I also think that I will grow to appreciate this more and more and more when I start to age. I may be 30, but I may still look like I'm in my 20s, or I may be in my 50s, but I still look like I'm in my 30s, maybe. Okay, so
I want to talk about today is the war against big boobs. It's happening right now as my words are entering your ears. In the streets, a war is taking place. Why do you think your boyfriend or husband or lady who likes ladies was looking at him as they were passing? They weren't lusting after another. They were looking out for your best interest, trying to keep you safe. You never know when the big breasts will strike. And that's why today we're going to talk about a woman that was trying to keep the world safe by suppressing the big boobies. An Ottawa woman by the name Jenna Vecchio said that she was kicked out of her gym because she was wearing this, saying the female supervisor of the gym club said that the tank top was inappropriate and is offensive to both the staff and other members, stating that the dress code requires appropriate gym attire and modest clothing. Then when she pointed out that her top was essentially the same as all the other women's tops except that she has large breasts, they informed her that it did not matter that due to her chest size she could not wear a tank top, adding that because they're a private club they can make their own rules. Now what I will say is because they are a private club they can pretty much do what they want, but it doesn't mean they're not being sad, pathetic assholes. If you look on the site, all their promo photos include women in tank tops, some even with super thin straps around their neck. Jezebel! These trollops! I think it's really sad of the gym and the people that complain. The top is actually pretty conservative. I did a little research on her Facebook profile and oh my god, if she had been going for an unmodest look, she could have looked a lot different. And I'm actually surprised that since this came out, the gym's standing by this, saying on Saturday when some members of our gym voiced complaints regarding her attire, as it made them feel uncomfortable and was seen as being contrary to our dress code policy, our staff assessed the situation. While in no way we did intend to embarrass her, we did feel we had to address the issue. And I talk about this because I get annoyed by stupid stuff like this. One, if you've ever been to a gym, you know that this outfit is so incredibly conservative. When I'm not busy being a lazy piece of garbage, I go to the gym, you see way crazier. What really annoys me about stuff like this is you know in the back of your head it's based out of jealousy. Big boobs, tiny waist, someone felt insecure about themselves. And while she's being asked to leave a gym because she's wearing it, if someone that weighed 150 more pounds wore that same exact outfit, people would say she's brave. You know why? Because that person makes you feel good about yourself. They don't make you feel insecure. You feel like a great person for just not judging them. And so the way it looks to me is you got jealous bitches being jealous bitches.